All right, welcome or welcome back, everyone. This is where we're at. I just noticed this big string of lights, but I've also think I've got a plan for it, so hopefully that'll work out. Some of them are going to go into hiding, but I've got plans to use them over here as well. As a matter of fact, it's not really part of the instructions, so I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. It just occurred to me. Get these two out of the way. Get the old Bondic out. Basically, on the last page of the instructions it says, use these lights as you see fit to decorate. So I'm going to try and put them behind this and run between these blue circles, hopefully. And I'm just going to use the Bondic to sort of try and anchor them in place in those areas. And then maybe, like I say, there's a lot of it, so I'm not sure. Maybe run it. I don't really want them on this side because it's going to be blasting out into the world. Oh, yes, it may be. No, it is on. Okay, this is the. Okay, so it'll be going this way. So I can put them down this way if I want to, but I am gonna try and run some. Probably go under here, back and forth under these blue discs, then maybe back up and around this light, and then sneak it down this side and see how much of that space I can use up is my tentative plan. But let me actually pop this out, see if I can make this a little bit easier. I'm hoping that this will be a fairly quick day outside of this little detour here. But like I say, I want it, I think, actually, and I can put more, if I have to, I can concentrate some up here out of the way. Let me bring you, I can come in a little closer than this. But what I think I'm actually going to do, since I know this is about, this part is right, I'm going to start anchoring it down here and sort of creep my way around this edge and then just use whatever I have left. That just occurred to me as I was talking. So that's the plan for right now. So get out the old Bondic and my rag to wipe it off with, because I know, yep, it's everywhere on that thing. Okay, and just start off right down here. Let me bead over those wires and just get them anchored in place, hopefully. And right there at the corner, I think. I can't get a... there. Then gonna grab this probe. Hope I don't. That might be too sharp. Let's find something a little. A screwdriver would be good. Yeah. Then slightly blunter and hopefully sort of work that down there. Okay. Okay, not too bad. And maybe through here with that one. So okay. Like I said, this is where our beer mugs is at right here. Okay, and that's okay. I thought that was a translucent one too. That's solid. It's not. That's not a seat. Don't matter if it's got. I guess the light behind it it's not going to go through like I was expecting it to. So I do want to make sure I get 1 or 2 over in this area to light up the sign. But these, for now, that can go there. So it won't be, maybe it'll be around a corner. It won't be in your face from the front anyway. Okay. Too good. Okay. Let's see now. I'm gonna go. Now I got this much. So that should, with some luck, I can run it. Yeah, if I can figure out the, I'm gonna put 1 up, I'm gonna go up here and turn the corner, I think. Yeah, I'll let that there. Okay. And now I've got these guys. Maybe try and put them underneath those wires. This way. I'll get one with a hook on it, maybe. Go from this end. So, yeah, so something like that. Well, y'all can't see that. Back in there again. Something like that. Like I said, I got an LED here that should light up that beer sign. And then I've got these up there. And that should give us a good glow through these circles. Yeah, I think that I'm feeling that. So let me just did this. Okay. Okay, so let me think what I'm gonna do. Try and put some here, then push it into the, and some more on top of it to hold it in place, hopefully, and get it set before it all runs away. Okay. And then maybe one more drop over here. Make sure everything's good. And then one last, just sort of holding that one back there. And everything fell apart on that one. See if I can hold it. Okay, there it went, maybe. Yes. And they're good. Those on the other end and everything down here. Okay. I think that's going to work. Let's see. Let's find out. beer sign back on. Let's see, plug them in and see what that looks like. Already taking longer than I meant for it to, but I say that just occurred to me as I was sitting there. Those are bright. I think it'll be all right coming from this side, as long as you're up the top. Yeah, as long as you're not looking from underneath, it does get really bright there, but if you're not looking dead at it, I think it'll be all right. Okay, and that does light up the beer sign pretty good too over here. I like that. And this will have some good light off the mirror back there. All right, cool. I think cool anyway. Now that all that stuff is out of the way, and like I said, I think that gets pretty close to solidifying all our wiring. I got a couple more places I think I'm going to have to do some more bonding on, but maybe not. I think that's going to be at the back corner too, so I think that one over there may be okay. But without any further ado, let's actually start on what I was planning to do today on page 33. Okay, 33. Fairly straightforward, I think. Get to put our mirror on and our, I don't know if this is I think this is the ground. Get a kind of, I think that's what they're going to be using for the sort of the in between the sidewalks, the road or whatever, the starry sky. But we start off. Yeah, listen. You can. Yeah, you can, I don't know if you can show. You can see. You definitely want this side to be the upside. We go. These guys all go into our slots on here. 4 of them. Okay. I was going to say, I don't want these things showing through the... But these are what you use to mount it to the actual sidewalks. The studs there. Alright. And then over on our mirror, this guy goes that way with the notches towards the top end. And then these pieces and these pieces are holding it in, so these go in here and these go down there. So, but it says first step is remove the protective coating, so I get to do a peel. Then these guys in on the sides. I guess the first one doesn't matter. Now, you know, whoop, notches to, oh, that's where the notches go. Huh? All right. Notch in there. Here. And these guys. And into your little hole. And you and into your little hole. And there it goes. These guys seated down, so we got our background mirror going. And it's time to start mounting these things. Okay. So, bring in the piece with our roof hanging off the back. And then into that slot and that slot. Must be the other way. There, and feels like it's not lined up. Okay, there it goes. Okay, so yeah, that's our road. And that is the last. I'm still amazed I haven't broken that thing yet. That's the end of 33. Like I said, pretty short step. On to 34. Be right back with that. Okay, it actually said to mount the other side too, but I just thought it was showing a different angle on this one. So this onto here. And in there. Okay. So they're all sort of together now. That is a much tighter fit than I thought it was going to be. There's not much room in there. It looks like my train is sagging. I guess it probably... darn it. Okay. It's all those wires I put behind it last night. Okay, I think it still works. Okay. It says, at long last, we get to put this thing on the top. Oh, back yet. Oh, it is already back. Okay, so get our wires on the inside for sure. And okay. And over here. All together now. All right. Got a square. All right. And then around here on our back, get our mirror. And move this thing out of the way, move it up there. This adds some stability, hopefully. Here into there. That. There it goes. That sounded rough. All right. And there we go. We got all that done. All our wires hanging out the bottom in the what I think is going to be an appropriate place. And now, this is so this one's not okay. Double check all my make sure they're all flush. I think they are now. All right. Okay, now on the back side here, we get our bottle. Goes. I have to glue it like so. Probably bring it in for this. And this appears to be the prime job for the old B7000. Get the residue off of it. Okay. Yeah. Little dots around. Now, get you to drop in place. Looks pretty good there. Digging it. Won't take long for that to set up, but that concludes page 34. Right back with 35, and actually I'll be able to let that rest while I do 35, so I can set that aside. So right back with 35. Okay, let's see which way. Okay, this goes to the outside because those are where we put our feet. So we go the wire through there. Go that way. Is that the right direction? No, because it's not lining up to the holes. So it must be. Well, actually, it says. It actually says. Picture in the instructions has it doing this way. Didn't already try that? I guess I didn't because now it lines up. Alright. Well, that's not going to work. Okay. Get a couple of these in. Yeah. Okay, just get them started and then I'll worry about the details after that. And okay, let's get these guys down. I have the option to do a crisscross pattern. I always do. Yep, they appear to all be in. Popping through there. Nice. And our switch there. Okay. Now, okay. So, got this. We bring our. Move that out of the way so I don't knock it off while it's drying. These guys. And you're here. This is this guy. If it glows, if it'll show through this thing, then we're going to have some LEDs down here to light it up. So maybe the floor will glow. I don't know if it'll. I can find out quick enough. It's possible. It's got a little translucence, not very translucent, but it might be enough to show there. Okay, so these two come down here and we get our brackets on. Get you all in. Okay. So again, they're loose in there, so they're going to be able to ebb and flow as we need to. Same on this one. Make sure they're not caught underneath that shoulder. Yeah, so they go. Yeah, so they're still loose enough, but they're guided. And it says this one actually doesn't get a bracket, but then the other light wire does. Because one of them I'm not a little bit easier to deal with than the doubles. Alright. Make sure all the wires come out. And they're not tangling or getting snapped. I'll try and draw you back there a little bit, and there. Everybody cooperate and play nice. Let's get one of them to go in, the rest should pop. On the sides, the back's good. Is that something fall out in there? Is that the I hear something rattling around in there. What fell off? Okay, I see what it is. That our table here in the gun shop, which is now sealed behind. Okay, well, that's not good. I couldn't fix that if I wanted to at this point. Let's see if I got those wires here. Let's see if I can just maybe get it upright or something here. Right there. Okay, it's not where it's supposed to be, but it's sitting. The table's sitting on the table side. So all right, I'm gonna take that as a win. Right there. All right. So now we got our wires, got our power supply in there. That concludes 35. Be right back with 36. Okay, these are actually leftover feet from one of my other projects because if they came with this one, I've misplaced them. So I'll use what I've got. And I'll probably knock that table loose again here. But it goes there. Got this. Yes, there it went. Got the circles on each corner where our little plastic feet go, rubber feet go, grippers or whatever. So I'm just gonna slide those in on right now. These may not be the right ones because they seem a little shallow, especially for this battery compartment back here. But I'll use what I've got. Okay. That gun table's still not cooperating. Oh well. If you do this one, glue that thing in place. Now, bring back out our front cover. And we want to make sure and put our touch sensor over top of our button. So let me just sort of, yeah, right. Score it there where I can see. It may not show there for y'all, but I can see it. And let's see, you want which way they got it facing? They say do it this way. So I'm gonna put it like right there. And the two-sided tape for it. And as sensitive as this thing has shown itself to be, I don't think I think if you're even close, it's going to be okay. And pull the. It's not coming up. Should be able to Pop the top layer off. Nope. Okay. There we go. Yeah. It's little, pretty invisible on my camera, so it's got the residue there to stick our. And it says, page 3 of the instructions tells us which one to go where. Okay. So the single wire goes in the top, and both the double wires go at the bottom. And of course, I don't remember which one's tied to which, but I can find out. Just doing a test fire. Nope, that's not the switch, that's the switch. Okay. Okay, so I want the single light. Goes up top. Oh, that turned it on. Oh, I turned it off. Okay, so that's a double wire. So you go down here. What are you? You're a double wire because I got purple and white. Oh, wait a second. No, wait a second. You're not. You're. I can't do them both at the same time, so okay. Yeah. Okay, I think that's the single wire. Check this one. Okay. Gotta go in to see where to install that one. Okay. Nothing on. Trying to remember which one went where. Okay. This is the one that's got the motorcycle behind it. So is that the single or is that a double? Okay, this is the single. Yeah, because that's the one that's got the motorcycle in it. And the single one goes to there. So the doubles go on the bottom. Okay. And okay. And there's the fully lit alley with the mirror and the whole 9 yards behind it. And I do not see any light coming up through the bottom, but there's so much other light in there, it's blind. I think they've got too many lights in there because you can't see. You're seeing too many of the details and not enough of the. Yeah. I think they should have used fewer lights. Of course, I've been thinking that the whole time I've been trying to install the things too. Okay, but back over to where we're 30. What was it? 35, 36? Okay, 36. Okay, so that concludes 36. So right back to 37, which is basically slapping the cover on. Right back with that, and we'll finish her up. Okay, 37. It says the dust cover is sold separately, but mine came with it, so. I guess maybe that's to make up for them not. Evidently, there's a version of this that comes with USB plug-in, which is really nice. I would personally rather have be able to use a power bank on these things than trying to figure out which batteries to go where. But that's all part of your peel. Now you're going up like this, so you go in there. It's got the slots in that. It's got a slot for it there. And there. That's, you know what, for that road is not sticking very good, so I'm going to pull out the old Gorilla Super Glue because I've got a pretty good spot to grab and apply some pressure here, I think. Throw dab in under here and there, and then give her a good squeeze, hopefully without gluing myself to it. And 5 more seconds just to make sure. Alright, seems fairly solid there. Alright, now slider does cover in, and there's a slot down there for it. Slot up here. Feed those wires in. I know the switch is working because it. Okay, go on. Go home. That's where you're going to live now. Okay. The dust cover came out. Now everything's coming out, and it's got the glue on it, and it's not cooperating. Okay. Oh, that's not. Okay. I think she's going to go this time. You gotta be kidding me. Now the switch not working. Well, let's see here. I'll be a little more forceful with it. Okay. There we go. That's as wide as I can get. Turn this light out. I don't think we need light at this point. All the lights out. All right. That is a very bright cyberpunk world. It's, on my display, it looks like that what do you call it? Traffic signal is actually lit up, and you can see. I don't know if you can see it, but back there the train platform is sagging pretty significantly. So I think that's just where I jammed all those wires behind the train. But that's pretty cool. I like that. That's a lot of details. Like I say, they could have used about half as many of those lights. But, oh, you can see down from the top. That's right. Got the sunroof, whatever you want to call it. I may need to drop a bit of glue in there to seal it up. But that is, I'm pleased with how that turned out. Let's see, all the headaches of the lights, but I think it all looks really good. Being lit up. And outside, turn a little bit of light on. Oh, that's not. This one's not all the way in. You guys, how about over here? These guys. Yeah, there's something. It looks like I'm bowing out a little bit on the very bottom here, so maybe may not have all my everything in place there, but there's the outside with the lights. You can see into the world in there. That table. There weren't no windows over here now. All right, well, that's cool. I'm pleased with that. I think can't reach it. Well, we're gonna start up tomorrow on another rocker project. I got another music box, and I will say, let me turn on the rest of my lights now. I think coming in, this looks a whole lot better. This black looks a whole lot better than the brown usually does on the edges. So I do think, I am glad that I colored the sides in on all these. That looks much smoother than, like I say, you can see that brown there. It looks much more cyberpunky with the black. So I like that. I wish I glued that table down now because it's going to rattle everywhere I stand to move it with. This is a good one. Let's see. If you can get it past the wiring issues that I had, I think it turned out really nice. I think it looks good. Lots of nice little details. I wish I'd thought to move that crane more over to the middle of the thing before I set it in there. But yeah, I'm pleased with the results. I think this is well worth it. Fun little build. Not super challenging, but not easy either. It's not. I thought it was going to be down there at like the cute B level, but it was higher than that. But it still wasn't like the full-on dollhouse style that I've got a couple of those coming up too in the hopper. But those will be dealt with probably sometime later next week. But anyways, folks, y'all know how I roll. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another. Stay safe. And I'll see you next time. Bye.